ladies and gentlemen, dear friends. On behalf of the SAHM, the Monaco Consular Corps Association, it gives me great honor to welcome all of you to this beautiful and magical place, the Principality of Monaco. With direct and full commitment by His Serene Highness, Prince Albert II, towards international cooperation, dialogue of the civilizations, and sustainable development, the Principality represents the ideal platform to hold the FICAC's 10th World Congress. The FICAC's 10th World Congress, which is placed under the high patronage of His Serene Highness Prince Albert II of Monaco, in the presence of the FICAC governing body and its President, Honorable Arnold Foote, shall commence tomorrow morning at 9:30. Even though it's starting tomorrow, some of the board members of the FICAC had a busy day today, and they had gone through their agenda and program, and they're now preparing for the General Assembly that is going to take place next Tuesday, in which the new board will be elected. Most of you by now would have received their welcome and registration pack, which includes all the necessary information to render your stay in the Principality of Monaco to be as efficient and as pleasant as possible. In such welcome pack, there are valuable information, and I encourage you to go through them, as they are mostly interesting information which will facilitate your stay here in the Principality. But it also contains two exceptional, valuable objects. The limited edition stamp, personalized with the FICAC's 10th World Congress logo, which has been specially made for our gathering, and the Prince's Accession to the Throne medallion, which is made available to a very limited number of personalities around the world, and you, each one of you, have gotten one. Such two personalized gifts are testimony and appreciation by the Sovereign House and by the government of Monaco towards our gathering and presence. For that, Mr. Prime Minister and Mr. Chief of Cabinet, we deeply thank you, and we are very appreciative of the gesture. The success of any Congress or major event, such as the one we are having here in Monaco, really depends on making sure that the companion and the spouses are satisfied. So we have put together for the companions and the wives a very interesting and busy schedule. While we're working, they're going to be having fun in the Principality of Monaco. Presence here this morning, His Excellency Mr. Prime Minister Mr. Michel Roger, as well as many eminent officials, demonstrates the Principality's strong and unconditional commitment towards the consular function, and more precisely, towards the many participating representatives of friendly countries here today. I would like to take this opportunity to personally thank the FICAC and its dynamic president, Honorable Arnold Foote, as well as FICAC's executive committee for the faith they have shown in us in trusting the ACHM with the challenging task of planning this long-awaited event in Monaco.
I'm deeply honored, deeply appreciative, and humbled that the FICAC World Congress of Consuls 2012 has received the distinguished patronage of His Serene Highness Prince Albert II. Please give it to him. In addition, His Serene Highness Prince Albert will take the time to add his presence here today to address us. This will be a great honor, ladies and gentlemen. As consuls representing countries worldwide, this has placed and continues to place a tremendous responsibility on us. The policies and programs that our countries adopt and the cooperation between our countries will impact on the kind of world that will emerge.
Toutes les grandes initiatives commencent sur la base d'une vision partagée qui anime de petits groupes d'hommes et de femmes souhaitant œuvrer pour le bien commun. Ainsi, il y a 30 ans, un groupe de 7 visionnaires se réunissait au Danemark et décidait de créer la FICAC. Permettez-moi d'avoir en ce jour une pensée toute particulière pour l'un des fondateurs de votre remarquable organisation, ce feu Vagn Jespersen, qui a représenté en qualité de consul de Monaco, le consul général de la principauté de Monaco au Danemark durant plus de 47 années et qui nous a malheureusement quittés l'an dernier. L'association s'est tout au long de l'année 2012 fortement impliquée dans l'organisation de ce 10e congrès et a su mobiliser au-delà de ses 90 membres l'intérêt des plus hautes autorités monégasques afin que tout soit mis en œuvre pour la réussite de cet événement. Mesdames et messieurs les consuls, je rends un hommage sincère à vos actions, à votre dévouement, à votre mobilisation et à votre disponibilité, renforçant les liens qui unissent les pays dans lesquels vous résidez et les États que vous représentez.
As the Prime Minister said, I would say that I am very much impressed by what FICAC means these days in the international world, and I think it's now the moment to go up further, step further, and try to implicate yourself in the very difficult world of the United Nations.
Extremely difficult to be clear and to have a right opinion while the revolution is ongoing. As my predecessor said, I mean, talked about the French Revolution. The French Revolution took about 10 years, and then it took another 60 years to digest.
I would like to ask all the directors, along with President Sol, to come on the platform before I ask Prime Minister to come and receive the FICAC Award of Distinction in recognition for the excellent work that he is doing and the support he's giving to the Monaco Consuls.
In Greece, and I know it's going to come up in the question and answer session, you know the economy in Greece is on its knees. So I think the only way to get out of it is to help young people start businesses, because it's young big businesses, startups that create jobs. The big businesses now cut jobs. You know, the banks are going to sort of lose half their staff the way it's going. So I help young people under the age of 40 to start a business.
If the world continue its energy consumption as it is today, what are the expectations?
Fossil energy is available. What we will do is to inject in the atmosphere more and more CO2. Certainly the temperature will go up. This will be the price to be paid by the future generations. The cost to exploit this energy will go up and up more and more, as you can see, because exploiting the unconventional oil is very expensive.
We have mainly three priority objectives. The three priority objectives are those which are linked to question of climate change and energy, and not only to the promotion of renewable energy, but also, for example, we had last week an important event here in Monaco, which was dedicated to energy efficiency. Energy efficiency is one topic which can easily help to solve, at least partly, the problem linked to energy.
Your Serene Highness, please allow me to thank you for your personal and direct support in allowing this gathering to take place in your beautiful and magical country, and more specifically, to be held under your distinguished patronage. Despite your busy schedule, you have insisted to be among us today, and for that, we are greatly thankful. We are now about to end the first day of the 10th edition of the FICAC World Congress. So please, Your Highness, allow me to quickly present a summary of the FICAC and our today's discussion, and share the highlights of the exceptional work session we just experienced today. Our close neighbors, the Arab countries, are undergoing fundamental changes within their society. Add to this the unprecedented environmental disasters threatening the Mediterranean. As stated this morning, Your Highness, our world is facing today its biggest policy changes, and therefore come the challenges. As far as the FICAC is concerned, this international organization founded in Copenhagen seeks to bring together the different associations and honorary consular bodies based across the world to promote the honorary consular function, develop projects, and find synergies between its members. Under the active and dynamic leadership of its president, the Honorable Arnold Foot, during the last 6 years, the FICAC has re-emphasized its recognition within the United Nations, the Organization of the American States, the European Union, and numerous other governments and international authorities.
We have the distinct honor of closing our first day's meeting of the 10th FICAC World Congress in the illustrious presence of His Serene Highness Prince Albert II of Monaco. We are also celebrating the 30th anniversary of the World Federation of Consuls, which from humble beginnings is now represented in every region of the world. As our membership has increased, so has our awareness of the potential of our federation to contribute to global peace and development.
Dear consuls, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, it gives me tremendous pleasure to be with you here this evening on this closing first day of the 10th World Congress of Consuls being held in Monaco. This is the 30th anniversary year of the Federation of Consuls, FICAC. We thank you, Mr. President, Dr. Arnold Foot, and all his executive committee members to have chosen, once again, my country to gather on this august occasion. My gratitude also goes to Mr. El Sol, the ACHM Organizing Committee, and its chairman, Mr. Takis Tuliakos, for their commitment and valuable support in the preparation for this event. I know that your tireless efforts have made this meeting already a huge success. So thank you. This Congress will certainly strengthen the existing bonds, develop deeper appreciation and understanding that the countries each one of you embodies. In an increasingly globalized world, you have a key role to play. And your advice, work, and actions are of the utmost importance to help your government undertake the necessary policies that will meet the needs and the expectations demanded by interdependent countries. We're all well aware that one of the main concerns to link sound science and politics to achieve tangible actions to protect and preserve our environment. This is the reason why do not forget, and you also reminded us, Mr. President, of the partnership agreement that has been established between my foundation and your organization. And I think it is a wonderful partnership indeed. Thank you for that. Firmly convinced that each of you will find ways to implement projects in this field and back new ideas, working your ways to achieve this goal. And we all need each other for this endeavor, all levels of not only government, but government relations, but all levels of society.
particularly grateful to the President, Honorable Mustafa El Sol, and members of the Association of Honorary Consuls of Monaco, and the Chairman of the Organizing Committee of the FICAC World Congress 2012, Honorable Takis Touliatos, who have all worked assiduously to ensure that the 10th World Congress of Consuls would be a resounding success, as it has been. And I would really like you to give President El Sol a great big round of applause.
The audit process of any international non-profit organization should, according to Belgian legislation, and as you know, FICAC is officially registered in Brussels, be undertaken by a professional auditing committee registered in Belgium before the accounts can be submitted to the Belgian National Bank. Just like for the account over the years 2006, 2007 and 2008, Ernst & Young Belgium has undertaken to audit the FICAC accounts. In order to save cost, Ernst & Young has, just like it was done 3 years ago, not been asked to issue an official report. This audit committee still thinks that this is reasonable. FICAC's accounts are small size and very easy to understand.
I have been vice president for 6 years, that's 2 terms. We've been in the trenches together. We face crisis together. Crisis after crisis. We've managed to sail this boat that we are in now. We've managed to sail it to safety.
In any democracy, whether it's an organization or a country or a society or whatever, election is a bitter process and is a very short process. Therefore, whatever during the election you witness is not a permanent thing at all. So we have to leave everything behind. Those who have lost, they are here. Those who have won, they are to serve you. So therefore, the bitterness should not be there in any case. That's number one.
I represent Norway, but also Finland. In our Nordic and Baltic region, we need more members. Our neighbors are not members any longer, and it's our Finnish and Norwegian task to enhance the importance of FICAC.
For the President, all the office bearers, and for those who voted for us, as well as who did not vote for us, because it is we are going to serve not only 26 that voted us, but for all the members of FICAC. And when we did the campaign for our position before, now it's time for us to invite you all to come to Bali. We start from a regional meeting in Surabaya that I hope with the permission of the President will be extended to other participants as well.
When is that?
In Surabaya.
When?
We will I think we will discuss with our regional President, Mr. Vince Carlos, what the exact date, but I think it's going to be the last quarter of next year, isn't it? Okay, welcome to Surabaya as well as welcome to Bali. Thank you very much.